Good evening, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone. Trying to just see that everything is moving fine. Well, this week is our third week for the course Mark 441 documentary film production. I have put out a notice for this meeting, I think about 5 days ago. I want to believe that you guys will come online. Some accepted the Zoom invitation. This is a learning process for all of us, and I believe that with your support and understanding, we apply ourselves and make the best of this facilitation process. As you may have known, my name is Osako Muera. I'm your external facilitator for this semester for Mark 441 documentary film production. If you check the platform, the Now platform, you'll see the activities that we had put out in the last 2 to 3 weeks. We've considered our introductory class. Let's welcome Rita Azubike. Let's welcome Rita Azubike. She's come on. I'm expecting students. We've considered the introduction to film and documentary film production. We've looked at understanding documentary film, and we've given a couple of assignments. Only about 4 or 5 students out of, I believe, over 200 students, because I sent mails to about, I think the excess of 400 students, but over 100 returned to me undelivered. Let's hope that as the process continues, everything will be fine-tuned. So without much ado, it's about 2 minutes to 5, and this virtual meeting is supposed to commence by 5, as we agreed. But we are looking at the ideas, developing the idea for documentary film today. So I believe that you've also been going through your course manual, and so just naturally meet minds on this, and maybe you have 1 or 2 questions you ask. We encourage you to kindly do your assignments, and maybe we'll do 1 or 2 TMAs, and so on and so forth. So you're welcome once again. We hope more people will join us. It's 5 by my time, and we just have only 1 student. Well, as well. So Rita, you're welcome. Rita Azubike, you're welcome once again. and I want us to commence the class. Our colleagues that they may join us later, maybe look at the recorded version of this meeting. Developing ideas for documentary film. If we considered understanding documentary film in topic 2, which was last week. And okay, sorry, let me accept Angela. Angela just came on. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're welcome. We have about 4 participants now. This is beautiful. Other persons will join us. So I said last week we looked at topic 2 as set out in the facilitation outline, and we're looking at, sorry, maybe we'll turn off our mic and just, okay, good. Hello, can you hear me, everyone? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
God bless you. Is that Rita?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Very fine, thank you.
So I hope you've been following the class in the last 2-3 weeks.
No, I missed the class of last week and 2 weeks ago. It's my first time joining.
Is it your email? Because we sent notices.
Yes, my email. I didn't open it.
Maybe what you do, you send me your email. Start my Yahoo mail out now, so that everybody can send me a mail, so I get the right email. Is that okay? So I'll write that out now. So my mail is my mail address, is omwera@yahoo.com. I've just put it on the chat.
Yeah.
And so Catherine, how about Yenshi? Are you there, please? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Okay, sorry, let's see. Angela. Hello, Catherine. Can you hear me? Hello, Catherine. Can you hear me, please? Oh. Hello. We're about 6 now. Well, all of you, you're welcome, and I believe that you will just naturally flow with our discussion. So I said this week we are looking at topic 3, which is developing ideas for documentary film. The question is, how do we source ideas for documentary film? It's very interesting. One, we could source ideas for the documentary from personal experience. We could source ideas from for the documentary from a what? Personal experience. I mean, it could be sad, it could be happy, bitter, sweet, memorable moments, everyday experiences. These can form the basis of a documentary. Another source could be historical events or figures. Let's take, for example, we know the Queen Amina of Zawzaw, Zaria. Is a very important historical figure in that ecosystem. When we decide to do a documentary around Queen Amina, you're using historical figure. It could be an historical event. For example, the 1960 independence of Nigeria is a major historical event that marked a watershed in the political independence of Nigeria. So someone could decide to do, please let me admit Moto. Okay, you're welcome. Can decide to also do a documentary film from the angle of historical events. You know, these ideas can constitute, you know, maybe you want to celebrate Two-Face, our Two-Face Baba, or any celebrity is an important figure in the society. So apart from personal experience, another source could be historical events. Third, could be strong feelings for or against society or events. Bad or good things can form basis for a documentary idea. For example, you have a strong feelings against this idea of kidnapping, and you are impelled by it to do a documentary so that maybe you'll be able to disabuse the mind of people who may say poverty could push people into kidnapping and all that, and perhaps re-educate the general populace on the need to avoid things like kidnapping as an attitude. So strong feelings could be a source of a documentary. The fourth one outlined here is a change in the societal values, norms, and social order. This can form a material for a documentary script. How? When we're growing up, we're told that you do not talk while eating. But in the last 4 or 5 years, science has proved that when you talk while eating, it contributes to family bonding. Now, this is a kind of change in the societal values or societal order. So a lot of children tend to, interact with their parents, with their loved ones, while they're having their breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So the fourth one is a change in the societal values, norms, and social order. And of course, the fifth, as outlined here, is newspapers, magazines, novels, short story, drama series. Which one has read or has encountered could also inspire an idea. I mean, a newspaper publication or a drama series you've watched, you may be inspired to do more. So you can see that there is a number of sources that the idea for making a documentary or writing a documentary script could come from. As we've said the personal experience, historical events or figures, strong feelings, a change in the societal values, norms, and social order, and of course, newspapers, magazines, and all such series. Now, I want us to move on to research for the documentary. I haven't got an idea of how the documentary could be sourced or could be generated. There is a critical component that we must pay attention to, please, which is research for the document. The place of research in documentary film, just like in any other aspect of mass communication, cannot be overemphasized. Research provides the basic information needed to produce the documentary. You don't just go about producing a documentary, otherwise it will be wishy-washy. Sorry, let's welcome Rekia Atekare. Okay, welcome, Rekia. Now, research provides the basic information needed to produce the documentary. It can be divided into three. you have the pre-documentary project research, on the documentary project research, and the post-documentary project research. As the name implies, these phases, they speak to the issues that we do before commencing the documentary project. Pre, that's the first one, documentary project research. You want to do a background check. You want to do a whole lot of things that will affect your work in our own consideration positively. You want to know the budget, the kind of documentary you want to do, how you want to do it, the possible people you interview, and so on and so forth. On the documentary project means you are already in the field, you're carrying it out. You have done your pre-research, and this time you're doing the documentary itself. And of course, the post-documentary research implies that these activities you do after you have done the documentary. I mean, you want to look at maybe the impact of what you've done and so on and so forth. So I want to believe you understand the point we're trying to make. The next thing we're considering today under topic 3 is the importance of research in documentary film production. Because it's not just sufficient to say that, oh, you do research part of documentary. Why do we do it? First, I want us to know that it helps in developing the point of view for the documentary. When you do a research, it helps you to have a perspective for the documentary. 2, it helps the scriptwriter or the screenwriter to be conversant with the subject matter. There is a subject matter you want to address, let's say COVID in rural environment. When you do research as a screenwriter or a budding screenwriter, as the case may be, the research, gives you the opportunity to, familiarize yourself with the issues of COVID. The third point is that it helps in ascertaining the budget for the documentary. When you do research, it helps you to budget, without finance, you can hardly do anything. And of course, the fourth one is that it helps in finding who is to be interviewed and how the interview is to be conducted. Who is to be interviewed and how the interview is to be what? Conducted. For example, if we still continue with our example of the COVID, you want to interview a specialist, a medical specialist in that area, so that there will be an informed position, an informed opinion on it. And of course, the fifth point here is that it is through research that the actual resources, both human and material, that will be used in the production are ascertained. I believe you're following me. Now, I want us to move to the next, which is the meaning and functions of documentary outline. First, what is an outline? An outline entails the presentation of the documentary in a straightforward, simple story format without any technical jargon. That is an outline or a documentary outline. It is like a short proposal that tells what the documentary is all about. It serves many functions that range from making clear the direction of the script, giving the story some flesh, and adding some emotions to the story. However, you must note this: the documentary outline is not the final working script, because the final working script is the screenwriter's script containing the storyline, and this is sometimes called the production script. So you should be able to distinguish between the documentary outline and the production script, because the documentary outline is simply just telling you the story format without those technical jargons such as close-up, interior, whatever, and whatever. Now, I haven't looked at the meaning and functions of the documentary outline. I want us to consider questions that guide the development of outlines, the questions that guide the development of what? Outlines. To create an outline is to write down the ideas of the program in a list. Simple. Is to write down the ideas of the program in a list. The list should then be guided by the following questions. Sorry, let's just welcome Rekia. Maybe Rekia left. Okay, Rekia, you're welcome. You're welcome, Rekia. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, I was we were discussing on the questions that guide the development of outlines. Said to create an outline is to write down the ideas of the program in a list, and that these ideas are guided by certain questions. There are three fundamental ones. One, what are the main ideas to be explored in the documentary? You should be able to provide an answer. What are the subordinate points? And of course, what is clearly the supporting material? Once you're able to set out this, or set this apart, or set this question for yourself, the responses to them will guide you as a screenwriter in setting down your outline. It's as simple. I want us to move on to patterns of organization of a documentary outline. There are certain patterns that are followed while developing an outline. The writer may discover that his or her material fits into one of the following patterns of organization of an outline. One, write the outline in complete sentence because incomplete or single sentence may, affect the comprehension or the understanding of what you are putting out. Two, make certain that the ideas of the program are set down in such a way as to reveal their tone, relationships, how they connect, how they interface, how they Olumide Steven, you're welcome. Let me admit him. The third point is restrict the main points to a reasonable number. You don't need to talk too much. Just restrict your main points to a reasonable number. What's that name? Rekia is off and on. Okay, let's admit her again. Then the fourth point is that be sure that the outline does not omit an essential step in developing the main idea. And of course, the fifth is avoid the use of compound or multiple idea sentence. At the level of setting out the outline, you are expected to just use simple ways, simple sentences. You don't make sentences that could be convoluted or could be windy or snaky. Just make simple sentences. I'm going to the market. It's a simple sentence. Idea. The idea of Usakwe going to the market. And of course, the sixth point, and perhaps the last we're considering today, is express points as positive statements, not as questions. So in setting out your outline, you must express your points as positive statements, not as a question. Thank you for listening, and I want us to maybe make reactions. As we speak, we have about we are 10 participants here. So so you want to good evening, let me read the chat part. It's my first time joining it. Okay, that was Angela, and I've put my email there so that we know. So you want to say something, or yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, that's Mobolaji Ogun. Okay. So thank God. Hello, please can you turn down the, okay, Steven is there. We thank God that today is an improvement. I mean, as we speak, we have about 10 participants. We just finished the class, the topic, developing the ideas for the documentary. And I want us to make contributions, ask questions. Yes. Yes. So Rita. Hello, Rita.
Yes, sir, I'm here. I'm with you, sir.
So far we've looked at 3 topics. What is your impression? What is your opinion, question, query, comments, please?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Okay.
On the idea, the last point you made about set points as positive statements, not questions.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I really don't understand
you know, we said the outline is to guide this the documentary writing process, and that when you are making your outline, it's better you make affirmative, positive statements, not questions. Don't forget that before that we also talked about making simple sentences, simple sentence ideas, not just making complex sentence ideas that could confuse you. So when you make affirmative statements, they tend to provide a basis for the exploration of the ideas that are set out, not questions. Because at that level, we are not concerned with questions.
Questions, okay. Okay, now I get you.
Okay, thank you. Have you been able to do your assignment, the first assignment we gave?
No, sir, I'm not aware of the assignment, sir.
Okay, but I've put out my email now. So you send me an email, then the way it is, this is a new technology. If you like, you want to call it a pandemic technology. So we are all in a learning process. So for me and for this course, will be a bit relaxed in terms of deadlines, because I want to assume that even some persons may be trying to hook up now. I've been seeing a particular person going off and on, maybe allocation has been a problem. But just what I want you to know is that try as much as possible to also meet with your classmates virtually, so that you sensitize them that you commenced our class, and there is the need, for us, there is assignment, there is text, there is attendance, and there is exam. So at the end of the day, you have marks in all of these, and make a success out of it. Please, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, so
yes, sir, I can hear you.
Jeremiah Obaseki, right?
Loud and clear, yes, sir.
You submitted the assignment.
Yes, please, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for that. Please talk with other of your classmates so that we'll be able to continue this discussion. Olumide Stephen.
Yes, sir.
But we've not been able to hear from you. Did you get our emails?
Yeah, I got the email, but the first lecture day, I mixed it because my phone got fault.
Okay, based on, there is a platform now, it's the VLE, they call it. So all this class now is being recorded to the cloud. So at the end of the day, it will be available on your platform. Don't you have access to that platform?
No, sir.
Are you sure of that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
But no,
I don't have access. I don't have access to the platform.
To the now platform as a student.
Okay, is it the one for my space learning?
Yes.
I have access, but the information.
Yes, I'm listening. Sorry, please put down your mic, whatever now. So that let's just hear one person. Yes. Mobulaji, please, can we hear Mobulaji? Yes. Yes. You said you have access, but what?
No, it was me, Laide. It was Laide that said she had class access. It was Laide that said.
Okay, Laide, yes. What's the problem so that I can also communicate with the managers? Yes. Okay, see what I will do now. Yes.
The Zoom class is not on the platform. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now, yes.
Yes, so the information for the Zoom class is not on the platform. That's why I told you last week that there was no information for the Zoom class.
No, I
but
sent
this week,
it to
because
the email. I sent it to all your emails.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes, so now that you sent it to the email, we can now have access to the class. So that's what
I am saying that for those not opportune for one reason or the other to be here now, this is on your school platform, the National Open University virtual platform. Are you aware of that?
No, sir.
Okay,
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay, who said yes?
Like I've seen your 2 videos on the platform.
Great.
I've watched your 2 videos on the platform.
Please, can you help educate your classmates? You know, as I said, it's a pandemic technology we are learning here. A lot of people are still trying to adjust to it. So, Laide, could you kindly do us the favor to explain to your classmates how they can access it, the 2 videos, because this will constitute the 3rd video now. Can you do that, please, Laide?
Okay, sir. Let me. Please, can everybody put their email or something at the chat box so I can get your email or your numbers?
Okay.
Everyone,
okay, everyone, please put your email and numbers on the chat box now. So Laide will help out with that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Who is putting on a record or television set? Please switch it off now, please. God bless you. Sorry. Okay, so Laide will sort us out. We are about 9 now. So please just put your email so that you spread the news. Okay, great.
Okay,
great. We can see Azubike now. Me, I will also harvest the email, maybe as a way of getting my own bank of information. And please, once you get what Laide is telling you, also tell others, because I noticed that we are in the excess of 400, but I'm not sure all the students offering this course are up to 400, because some 150 something emails returned back to me undelivered. Okay. We have 3 persons now.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Isaac. Yes, Isaac.
Good evening, sir.
You are in a noisy place.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. You are in a noisy place. Oh. Are you still?
Can you hear me, sir, now?
I can hear you, yes. Yes. Yes, I can hear you, Isaac. Have you put your email? And,
Okay, sir.
so
What
that-
I was thinking, well, I don't know if there's a WhatsApp group for this.
okay, you want us to have a WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. Because now I missed the first assignment because I did not know anything about it.
Okay, see what we'll do. I'm an external facilitator, but I don't think they may be against that because still the use of technology. You, Isaac, coordinate that. Maybe I'll put my phone number right away. Then you create a WhatsApp group. Just simply say Mark 441. Hello, Isaac.
Okay,
with
sir.
you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so I will put out my phone number now. You
Okay,
create
sir.
a WhatsApp group. Are you sure WhatsApp can take all of us? Because are you sure we are not more than
Okay.
250? Or is it a Telegram?
Okay.
What
Telegram
do
will
we
be
create?
better, sir. Telegram
Okay,
will be
great.
better.
Great. So don't create a WhatsApp group. Create a Telegram group. Are we all okay with that?
Telegram.
Yes.
Telegram
Yes.
will be better.
Okay, I want to send my phone number
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Please, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, please, I just want to know, is there a way we can get the links for other lectures? Because I was just fortunate to get this mail.
Light is working on that now. Maybe you didn't hear us. Light, that's why Light say give your email and phone number.
Okay.
I am not also too good with this technology, but we're all learning and we're doing our best by the grace of God. Laide was able to access it. It's a platform. The school also put me there. But now she will do that for us. But beyond that, now Isaac is coordinating a suggestion because maybe what we'll do is that I may provide the YouTube link now of each of these lectures. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Not only this course, sir. All other courses, I mean, sir.
Please consign me with this course, please.
Because we don't have the link to others.
No, please. Okay, don't worry. You tell that to the HOD, please. Please. If we are able to do this by the power of God, I will be happy because we are hoping that you students should be better than us. You understand? And I tell you, it's actually a refreshing course because at the end of the day, we'll do a major practical work, but it's not going to be all professional. At the end of the day, we just take a subject, maybe this COVID, may want to do, we consider types of documentary. So we'll decide the type of documentary we want to do. One of us will be the director and we'll just produce maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. Are you with me, please?
Yes, sir.
That will be at the 7th or 8th week. Are you with me? So,
all right, sir.
So we'll do that and make it. So, Isaac, I've put out my number. Have you seen it? Hello, Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Oh. Okay. There's somebody.
I'm with you, sir.
Okay, I said, have you seen my number?
Yes, I'm already creating a group now, sir.
Great. So please, beyond the persons that are attending this class right now, you should know your classmates. Now you are 400 level students. Hello, Isaac. Do you know your colleagues?
No, sir.
You don't know them. Oh, you don't have a student forum, your own forum?
Yes, sir.
And so, can't you get the phone numbers from there?
No, sir. No, sir.
Isaac.
Yes.
Let me make a suggestion that
Okay.
the Telegram link.
Yes.
Telegram, you can share it to me. Then I have most now WhatsApp group, which is Masscom. So I will share it to them, which is okay for only Mark 441.
400.
So I will just share it to them.
Level.
Yes, I will just share it to them to join.
Okay, is it Olumide speaking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Olumide, you and Isaac coordinate that.
Okay,
for
sir.
only our level, for only our 400
Yes,
level.
yes. I will indicate that.
To Masscom group, I beg, please.
Yeah.
Please, can you add me to Masscom group?
Okay. Drop your number so that I will add it to most of the WhatsApp group for Masscom students.
Okay, look at what I'm saying now.
Specifically for our level.
Hello, gentlemen. The point I'm making is that Olumide and Isaac, we coordinate the Telegram group. We are suspecting that we are in the excess of 300 in number. If that is true, you just put the group title to be Mark 441. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have it too.
So it is
I've already created the group, sir.
It is strictly for that purpose, please.
Okay,
so
sir.
At the end of the day, we are able to share, discussions via the YouTube, via the Now platform, via the Telegram platform. So we are together. Are you with me?
Sir. Yes.
Okay. So any other question, please, so that we can.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Any other question? Hello. Yes. Okay. Yes, Isaac. Yes, Isaac. Network is okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Isaac. Yes.
Yeah, I've already created.
Okay, thank you.
I said I've created a group.
Okay, you link up with Olumide. Hello.
Okay, Olumide, please drop your number.
Okay. I'll drop that right away.
So
I can make you the admin.
Okay, that's two of you now. Okay, because I don't really know you personally. So let two of you
Sent.
Or you can also make me admin so that any student that gets across to me. Okay, you can make me admin too, Isaac.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's Olumide, Osakwe, then Isaac. So whoever we encounter comes into the platform, then I will take the pains to transfer whatever link to that Telegram platform. Is that okay?
Yes. That's okay, sir.
So I think we are good to go for today. We've looked at developing the idea for documentary. We looked at the various sources and considered the meaning of the meaning and functions of documentary outline, and of course the importance in the process of the documentary script writing. So it's okay. So let's take an assignment for next week. Hello.
We are with you, sir.
Let's take an assignment for next week, and I want you to write discuss 5 sources. Discuss. Hello. Are you writing, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Discuss 5 sources. Just writing this. Discuss 5 sources.
I brought it is my pen.
Those 5 sources.
Now you want to possess it. That is why. Please excuse me.
Get out.
No.
I can't hear you well, sir.
Okay, no, I just decided to, a lot of people are talking, so I'm writing it right. We'll discuss 5 sources for developing. For developing, are you with me?
All right, sir.
For developing the idea of documentary film. Can you get that?
Yes, sir.
So I've posted it. Discuss 5 sources for developing the idea of what? Documentary film. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sir, question, sir.
Okay, question.
Concerning this assignment, how many pages are we going to write, or we are sending
Just
it
one
as
page,
much as
just
possible?
one page. Sorry,
one page.
Yes.
Okay, to your mail, right?
Yes, somewhere@yahoo.com.
Okay, sir.
Your mail, sir. Can you come again,
Yes.
sir?
Do one page. Let me write it.
Your email, sir.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Somewhere@yahoo.com. I wrote it before now. somewhere@yahoo.com.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So it's there now. You can see it again. So
Okay, sir.
Enjoy your weekend and let's do this again next week.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Laide will help us with the link. Then Olumide and Isaac will facilitate the Telegram platform. At the end of this recording, we'll also send it there. I wish you the
sir,
yes.
Sir, the link for the Telegram is there already. So everybody should click the link.
Everybody to link. Beautiful.
Yes,
Beautiful.
click the link, then you can join.
Okay, let's just spend a while so that they can click that. And take note, we'll have a micro practical project. We don't know those that we coordinated, but after our classes, these virtual classes, we just create this 1 minute just to show that we know what we've learned or taught. It's not going to be a big deal. You will decide the subject matter. There are so many. That's why I asked the question now. 5 sources. So there's so many sources where you can get inspiration from. So be thinking about that. So at the end of the day, we are all better for it. So are we all linked up with the Telegram platform?
We are still linking up, sir. I'm just trying to...
Don't worry, the course is supposed to be 1 hour contact. So just we have some few more minutes. And I wish you better. I hope that in the next class will be more than this. We're just about okay, Marvelous Oko came on before. Okay, I've accepted you, Marvelous. Can you hear me? Hello, Marvelous. Hello, Marvelous. Hello, Marvelous. Okay. Yeah. It's been a pleasure. I will also communicate your observation to the HOD about other courses so that we do something about that. I wish you the very best.
Thank
Shalom.
you, sir. Thank you, and you too, sir.